57 Venture is a software company, and what we do is that we create easy-to-use software for businesses to succeed. One of the products that we're working on right now is 57square.com. So it's basically a place on the internet where people with no technical knowledge they can come and create their own mobile apps. So it's actually our audience is the global market, and it answers to businesses of different sizes. So we chose to start this business because we've actually been in the web development business before, and then we have a lot of clients, mainly from SMEs. They actually they don't really have technology with them. So the problem is that, well, actually they can't afford it. There was no ROI. So someone had to, solve that problem. So we say, hey, here we are. And we started to go into the mobile apps area because right now is the mobile age, and I think it's about time that we give our clients and many businesses the opportunity to run their own mobile apps. Well, personally, most exciting is that well, I'm in the product team, so it's just about trying to create the best product around. And of course, it's about trying to understand a customer's pain. Then you put in the our technical expertise, our taste of design to try to solve that problem. And this is the most exciting part because it's kind of like when you give someone a tool, then they play around with it, and then they have their own playground, and you watch them grow with your technology. And not just one client, and to many other people as well. So that's actually quite exciting. Yes, we actually put a lot of thoughts into product design, software, and try to make software better. We generally look for, first of all, is interest, and if they have passion, that's great. So that's the main thing. Because we think that when someone goes for a job or a career, the beginning part is actually whether they are really interested about the kind of work that they do, so they can last long. So I think not just us, a lot of companies, they are looking for that, and that's number one, the interest and the passion part. Second part is more of the drive. So especially for a company. When you talk about innovation, you're going to do things that people have probably never done before. So you go into new areas that are a bit more not the norm. So if you're doing that and you're going for innovation, you're going to have to learn things that you've not learned before. And all of those things are only, it's not like you have a book to study, but there are bits and pieces here and there. And you try to get all those things and put it into your practice. So to do that really well, you got to be driven, because if not, you're not gonna make that mark. And yes, I think that's majorly the two qualities that we try to look for. So our vision for the company is that we want to be able to produce more platforms, because I think software, software as a service is the way to make software available and affordable to many businesses. So in the future, we're definitely going to work on more different areas. And then hopefully our platforms will be used by thousands, if not millions, of businesses. And that's the vision of the company. So I think that, well, 57 Venture is a very interesting place because, first of all, the people itself are very customer-oriented people. They're very product-oriented. And why is it so is because ultimately you want to solve a problem for the customer and the pain in this world where, and you try to do it the best that you can. So when you go into those areas, you will be able to mold your skills. You're able to learn new things, and over the course of, say, X amount of years, you might become an A player. So if you're an A player, means that you're highly valuable in the market. You're not doing the average job. And it's quite challenging also over here. But we also make sure that we are happy people. So it's kind of like that's the balance of the work part and the happy part. So that's why I think someone would think this is maybe a good place to work at if they're the kind of people. So secondly, of course, you're able to do good work, I feel, for a global audience, not just for, say, 1-2 clients, but rather you're building something for the world. So it's something that matters, and maybe your friends will be using one of your products that they don't know that you built that feature. So there's something kind of cool.